Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mid here today with the UPA Season 1 Team Builder and Battle against Cahoots, coach of the Hawaiian Kommo-os. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. It just liking and subscribing shows you want to see more of these videos. You want to see more draft league content and you still want me to make videos. So we're going to be fighting someone I've never fought before, which is pretty rare to see for me in the Wi-Fi scene. We are fighting Cahoots. He has a very threatening team, very offensive and bulky. He has the Heatran, the Kommo-o, the Togekiss, Decidueye, Umbreon, Cryogonal, Mesprit, Scyther, Weezing, Alolan Trio, and G-Max Inteleon. So that team's, just super terrifying. I have multiple mons that can just win the game, but then he has at least like one mon that hard walls them or just stops them. But that happens with like a few of my mons, so it just makes it very hard to win this game. So as you can see, I'm bringing a Life Orb Scolipede, max attack, 148 speed, 108 HP with the Adamant Nature. With that investment, I believe I am outspeeding I'm going to assume Kommo-o. Like if I get that SD up with the Life Orb, I just clean sweep this team. I just need to be careful of. I really just need to make sure I can get the SD up on something safe, because most of his team can threaten me. So like I can get it up on the Umbreon or like the Cryogonal. But once I get the +2, I kind of just win. I need Inteleon to either be weakened or have its G-Max gone. But otherwise, at +2, I just sweep this team. Like, there's just no doubt about it. This is the one mon that I was sure had to be brought to this game that could just, put in all the offensive pressure and just win. Next up, I have a Silk Scarf, Porygon Z with adaptability, agility, Nasty Plot, Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, and it's the same speed as Spoiled Pizza. I assume it's to outspeed Kommo-o. But, I get the Dual Dance off. I'm just going to Tri-Attack everything. Ice Beam is just there for the Decidueye because that's the only thing that, doesn't take a lot from Tri-Attack. The one mon that does beat this is Heatran, which I'm super terrified of, but I do have ways of beating it. I just need to be smart. So next up, we have Choice Scarf, Sirfetch'd, Close Combat, Poison Jab, Knockoff Brave Bird, Max Attack, 12 HP, then 224 in speed with the Jolly Nature. I outspeed everything on his team. I believe I'm outspeeding Doug Trio. I don't think I could, outspeed the Inteleon, but I'm just going to double check to make sure. But, outspeeding everything on his entire team, besides maybe the, the Inteleon, is super helpful. I can outspeed, get a lot of revenge kills. So, it looks like I actually am outspeeding his entire team if they're not Choice Scarf. I do outspeed G-Max Inteleon, but this one I can put on so much offensive pressure. I can pretty freely spam close combat outside of the Togekiss and Mesprit, but he has to make that prediction, because if I leave this thing off, I can just get a kill. He might not think I'm Choice Scarf. He might think I'm just like Choice Band or Life. We're just trying to get a kill early on, just try to break through his team. But instead, I outspeed something and I just bop them and kill them. So I really just want to get to a position where I can click close combat and win, but that'll be just a little hard of Toki because it's still light. But if we get that thing, that thing's dead or very weakened, this one just puts in the finest to work. So next up, we have, especially defensive Grimmsnarl, dual screens, Spirit Break, Thunder Wave, set up the dual screen so Porygon Z, Scolipede can set up. Thunder Wave to slow things down if he's like a Choice Scarf Togekiss, offensive Kommo-o +1, Scarf Heatran, or, just to get that Inteleon also paralyzed. So this one can, just take a few hits, set up the little screens to make, my mon just set up that much easier. And, I don't think it's going to do much this game alone, but it just puts on that, defensive pressure with the dual screens to make the rest of my mons work. So next up, I have an interesting new set. Physically defensive, Cosmic Power Sub, Stored Power Body Press. I don't have any reliable recovery on this outside of leftovers, but that's because if I want to bring this thing in on the Umbreon, click a sub, so he can't toxic me. The Cosmic Power up in front of it, so I can, just get those boosts with, and just make it to where stored power and body pressures do so much damage. This mon, if I can get it set up right, get it behind the dual screens, and make it to where monsters can't break its sub if they're not offensive, just means this mon can put in so much offensive pressure, make it to where those leftovers recovery just overrides the substitute. And this is a set I've never tried before, but I think looks super good here and can just put in the most amount of work possible, because it doesn't hit super hard until it's set up, so I just need to get in the exact position it needs to win. And then finally, we have Specially Defensive Gastrodon, Leftovers, Scald, Earthquake, Recover Toxic. Just specially defensive to take hits from that Heatran, from the Inteleon Gmax. Even though its move can go through Storm Drain, I don't know if my opponent knows that. I don't know much about him. But this looks like to be a good battle, so thank you all for watching the team builder, and I'll see you all in the battle. And we are here with the battle, so let's see which 6 he brings and if we got the 6 right. So he brings, so no Umbreon, so we got Decidueye instead. And then no, what's it called? Not Inteleon. And I don't have a Gmax Inteleon sprite, so I just used regular. And he brings Scyther, which is kind of, weird. Like, I can see it doing work. So let me fix this Decidueye. I kind of just want to lead hard sirfetch'd, because I don't exactly just get a kill, but I do a lot of damage to something, or I get a kill. So, I already told him good luck, have fun, and DM, so let's see how this goes. So, my win con, how do I win with PZ? I need to set up on the Decidueye and get Heatran gone or weakened, like very weakened, and getting the Gmax, like either kill the Inteleon or get it weakened or just get rid of his Gmax. So, let's see what he leads. Oh, I didn't even write down his team. So he leads Heatran, Kommo-o. Can't believe I forgot to write down his team. Togekiss. But he leads the Scyther. And I don't really have a switch into this. How much do I do with sirfetch'd at this thing if he's... It's like he could be Choice Scarf and just straight up kill me here, but if he is, like, I get free switching. I'm just gonna click Brightbird. I outspeed this thing. And I should... Oh, he's not EV-Light in the cow. And he's just gone. And we took a lot of recoil. Sirfetch'd kills Scyther. So now he can go like Heatran because he knows outspeed and can't click close combat. And sorry if I'm screaming. The game audio was just very loud, so I was overcompensating. But that's one mon down. Like, he can go into any mon here besides Decidueye or Kommo-o. Like, he can even go like Gmax Inteleon. Because, like, I'm not doing anything to him. Except if Gmax is up, I don't do anything. But that's one close combat switch and gone. Yeah, he's gonna go Heatran. But that's pretty free Gastrodon for me. So I'm just going to switch straight out into this. And he can always, like, he's going to make this prediction. We switch out first so we know he's not Choice Scarf. And you just click Stealth Arc, that's fine. Actually, I don't think I brought removal. There's no way he's saying it. He's either going to Decidueye or Togekiss. So, How much does sirfetch'd do to Decidui? Brave Bird basically gets another kill here. I get a lot of damage off on something, so he's going to switch out into... I don't know how to say that. So that's a Decidui. I'm just going to go back down to sirfetch'd and click the Brave Bird here. I could go for knockoff, but Brave Bird just overall does more damage. So like even if he goes Togekiss, it doesn't appreciate this. Like even max HP still takes 30 to 45%. So he's either forced to attack me or, you know, recover off the damage. But getting rid of Scyther was actually pretty huge, because that just helps the new setup even more. So we're just gonna go for the Brave Bird again. That does like 90%. And he has... Crit doesn't matter, Decidui kills Sirfetch'd. So his leftovers. Porygon Z. I want to go Porygon Z, but I can't. How much does Grimmsnarl do to this? I mean, I guess he doesn't really touch me, especially if he's physically defensive. So, because he had to be to live that hit. So, I kind of just want to set up Reflect. I guess I can just get up a light screen, actually. Just because Heatran's is switching to this thing. So, I guess I honestly could have just killed it, but he does switch out into his Skylar, which is Togekiss. But I got my light screen up, so he shouldn't be doing much to me at all. So I'm just going to Thunder Wave him. Cause like now Mew just kind of sits on this thing. If I can get it in at the right time and get a sub up. And he gets paralyzed. I don't really have a switch into this thing. How much does Swolpy take from this? It still takes quite a bit. So I want to get my Reflect up. So he gets rid of my webs. Okay. Not my webs, my screens. That's fine. I'm just going to click light screen again here to see what he wants to do. Like, does he have Dazzling Gleam? Does he click Air Slash? Okay, he's D-Gleam. I did quite a bit, but I didn't see how much it does. I want to go out into Scolipede here. I don't think this is a terrible play, because there's no way he clicks Air Slash here. Okay, so he just clicks Defog again. And he got rid of his own rocks, which was amazing. It's like he pretty much always lives a hit here. But I'm just going to go for the Poison Jab to get the damage off. And if he gets parried here, that'd be amazing. I kind of came in too early with this. Okay, so he does switch out into Metro. That's the Heatran. And we don't see an air balloon. That makes me just incredibly think he's Shuka. So I'm gonna go out into Gastrodon. Because I have no reason to stand on this, because he can easily set up his rocks again. But he can also just lava flip me and just kill me and get rid of my win con very early. Which you know would be a big problem. So but if we get to +2 and Kommo-os weaken, so does he make the pivot onto the Decidueye? Skylar, he does. Good play. Oh no, that's the Togekiss. I kinda just wanna click Scald to see what she does. He does. I saw Skylar and just immediately thought girl. So he clicks Air Slash. 217 to 166. That is 51. So he's a little invested. It's like I don't really have a play here. I'm gonna click Scald again. So that's 2. So at this point I'm forced to recover. And sorry if you keep seeing me make like small little cuts. My encoding software is a little much according to OBS, so I had to change it. And that was a crit. So this is getting very unfortunate at this point. Like that's very not good, to say the least. So please just give me this one to recover off. I kind of threw by letting it stand, so he does get paralyzed, which is what we needed. So we've seen 3 air slashes so far. And I'm almost back to full health now. So I'm just gonna click Scald. Gets paralyzed again, that's totally fine. So if I can get in with my Scolipede, how much does like Kommo-o take? If it's not defensive, it does not appreciate a +2 life or poison jab. So I'm gonna Scald again here. Looks like you just switch up probably into the Decidueye. That's the Kommo-o. Did get burned, but it's lefties. It's actually not great. I would have preferred to get a Toxic off on it. But I don't know what he does to me, so I'm just going to Earthquake, Dragon Dance. So that's totally fine with me, considering you're burned. Like, I just don't know what you're trying to do here. I'm just gonna Earthquake again. This was a big threat that I need to add the way for Scolipede. So if I can, I don't know what I can set up on, but if I just, honestly, if I just get, everything's almost in range besides Inteleon. So I get 50% off on Inteleon and I win at this point, as long as he's not Shuka Heatran. Number 1, that's Inteleon, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I just said I wanted. But I believe he does just get to kill me here with his G-Max move that goes through my Storm Drain. Actually, it doesn't kill me, but it does quite a bit. So, like, I don't really have anything I want to sack off here. Like, I can sack off Porygon Z. I don't have anything that outspeeds. So, I'm just gonna Earthquake here. So he's gonna G-Max up here. This is gonna do 50 to 59 if it's Snipe Shot. But here's the G-Max Inteleon. So it's at a little above 50. Max air shoot. I wonder if he doesn't know. Did he just get the crit? 217 to. How much am I on? 217 to 152. So that was air slash. So I did 65. I'm actually just gonna recover up here. Air slash dark. Well, does that lower my speed F? It does. But he just doesn't know he can just go straight through my Storm Drain right now. So I'm just gonna click Earthquake again. I could switch into my. I could have switched to my Grimmsnarl there. So he almost kills me, but that's totally fine, considering that he's basically stacking this off. If I get a crit here, that'd be amazing. Otherwise, I don't kill. But you know, 1v1 because G-Max that could have killed me was amazing. Like I'll take that any day of the week. So I'm gonna Earthquake. So G-Max Inteleon kills. Yeah, sure. So, can I go into Porygon Z? How much does Grimmsnarl take? Grimmsnarl takes nothing. I'm just gonna set up a light screen. Set up a light screen here. And if I get this up and I can bring my Mew in on the Heatran and sub up, I think I honestly just win, or even the Togekiss. So he's at +1 speed. So he's going to try to crit through me here. I could Reflect, but he has no physical attacker that really threatens me. So I'm just going to Spirit Break. So he does switch out into Sky. That's even better for me that you're going to be at -1 special attack. We did a lot. I'm going to go hard into my Mew here. Even if you light screen, even if you defog away my light screen, I'm in a good position. When you get paralyzed, I sub up here, because you never outspeed me, especially because you're paralyzed. And Mew honestly can just pick up 5 kills here. Maybe? Number 1, that's the Inteleon. body press kills this thing. So I'm just gonna go for it. Actually, does Dark Pulse break sub? It has a chance. So, MEW kills G-Max Atelion. So now he's forced to go into Decidui. And I'm forced to click Cosmic Power so I can kill the Decidui with Stored Power the next turn. So he's gonna go ahead into Metro. He's actually gonna go ahead into Heat Train. Sir, you cannot break my sub. I have 3 more turns of Light Screen. So I'm clicking Cosmic Power here. And you're gonna bring my sub this turn just because you got the Dark Pulse, Lava Pool. I'm just gonna sub up again. I don't think I have a reason not to. Especially I don't want to risk that burn. So you're just going to switch out and go, exiting the body press there. But I can just Stored Power you this turn. How much does like Spirit Shackle do? Okay, you still have a good chance to break my sub. How much? He needs a lot of speed down speed me, so I'm just gonna go for a second Cosmic Power. So I can. So now, unless if he's like offensively invested, he doesn't break my sub. Knockoff. I don't know if that breaks it. It does not. So now I can go for Stored Power and I hopefully should kill. Or at least be very close. And my Light Screen is gone. So that's something I need to think about, but I'm not too worried about. MEW kills Decidui. So now he has a Kommo-o, a Heat Train, and a Togekiss. I think I just kill everything at this point. Heat Train, if it's max HP, I don't kill, but I'm not too worried about it. You're gonna go into Kommo-o. I believe I can just click Stored Power. You're gonna go for Shadow Claw. Actually, I don't know if that'll break. Okay, it does, but I just win. MEW kills Kommo-o. At this point, I just get to click Body Press on the Heat Train and Stored Power on the Togekiss, and I win. This just shows how broken MEW is. I didn't even bring recovery on it outside of leftovers. And I just got to set up and win. Especially in a G-Max league. Okay, so you're just gonna click Toxic, that's fine. Because no matter what, my Scolipede wins. Like, there's just nothing about it. Like, how much does Togekiss even take from, like, a +2 body press? It doesn't take anything. So we did just see the lefties. So Scolipede could have clicked Earthquake on this and killed it off very early on. Okay, so he's gonna try to play this game. That's totally fine. I should have just subbed to avoid this. But it's like at this point, it doesn't even matter. Like, you don't get to switch in that many times. I just get to click Stored Power here. Yeah, even if you switch back into the heat train, I just click Body Press again. Like, literally after this turn, I just click Body Press till I die. So this is the turn I take 18%. Like Body Press, I click Body Press 3 times if you switch out here. Because Togekiss doesn't take 2 of these. So that's Heatran. Mew kills Heatran. And Mew's gonna pick up 5 kills. With Sirfetch'd getting that clutch kill on the Scyther earlier. Like, that was just a kill that made it so much easier for this Mew to win, because Scyther was a big, you know, just offensive threat to it. Yeah, Stored Power just kills. So, and we're gonna get this dub. So Mew kills Togekiss. So, literally doesn't matter at all. So, we're going to be starting off this season 1-0 +4. Make sure to go check out my man Cahoots. He has an amazing team named the Hawaiian Kommo-os. I just think that's hilarious. So, even though I hate his team, it's so fat and disgusting. Just go check him out. He makes great content. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. And I'll see you all next time.